Hello friends, I am Kasturi Sanap and I welcome you all to this audio series of Career in Banking. This voice article will provide you all the information you need to know about the SBI PO exam. The State Bank of India conducts the SBI PO exam every year to fill up the vacancies for the post of probationary officers. More than 20 lakh candidates take this exam each year while the total number of vacancies is limited to only 2000. So the selection rate is just 0.1%. That is, only one person gets selected per 1000 applicants. The official notification from SBI comes out in April and this marks the beginning of the registration process. The same ends in mid-May and those who meet the criteria mentioned by SBI can apply for the written exam. Tentatively, the preliminary exam is held in July while the main exam is held in August. Let's have a look at the eligibility criteria for applying for SBI PO. The following are mandatory conditions for registering for the exam. First, the candidate must have a graduation degree from any recognized university. Second, the candidate must have basic computer knowledge along with written and oral proficiency in the official language of the state. The age limit for application is between 21 years to 30 years. The same is subject to a 5-year relaxation for SC/ST, 3-year relaxation for OBC and 10-year relaxation for PWD and 5-year relaxation for ex-servicemen. Let's have a look at the selection process and the exam pattern. There are 3 phases in the selection process. There is a preliminary exam, main exam and the interview. Let's talk first about the preliminary exam. The preliminary exam is an online exam with a total duration of 1 hour. The 3 sections included in this paper are English, numerical aptitude and reasoning aptitude. The total marks allotted for this paper is 100 and the candidate gets 1 mark for the right answer, whereas there is a negative marking of 1/4 mark for every incorrect answer. The English section has 30 questions, the numerical aptitude section has 35 questions, whereas the reasoning section has 35 questions. The student is required to pass this exam in order to qualify for the main exam. The main exam is an online exam with a total duration of 3 hours. The exam is divided into 2 sections, objective exam and a descriptive exam. Let's first talk about the objective exam. There are 4 sections of the objective exam. First section is reasoning and computer. Second section is of data interpretation and analysis. Third section is of general awareness and fourth section is of English. Reasoning and computer is for 60 minutes, that is 1 hour, and has 45 questions with a total of 60 marks. Data interpretation and analysis is for 45 minutes and has 35 questions for 60 marks. General awareness is for 35 minutes and has 40 questions for 40 marks. And English is for 40 minutes, has 35 questions for 40 marks. Apart from this, there is a descriptive paper for the duration of 30 minutes with the total marks of 50. This is conducted in English and has letter writing or essay writing. The marks obtained by various students are arranged in a descending order and some will be selected and called for an interview. The marks in the interview will also determine whether the candidate is selected or not. The preliminary exam marks have no role in the final list. The main exam and the interview marks are only considered for formulating the list. How do you apply for SBI PO exam? The application is strictly online. There are some prerequisites for online application. An email ID, a scanned copy of signature and passport size photo are some of the basics that must be ready before the applicant applies for the exam. The registration fee will have to be paid and is fixed at ₹100 for SC/ST PWD and ₹600 for general category and others. The same will be paid through the official website of SBI itself. Once the student applies, he is advised to keep a check on the website for admit card updates and other important announcements. The admit card for the exam is also released on the website and must be downloaded from the internet. That's all for today. We will meet in the next session where we talk about the other few banking exams.